Boom, boom. This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I get up a Soulland Reloaded up today, and we got a bunch of stuff to cover. A whole bunch of events are going on. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. First, let's go ahead and take a look at the, obviously the popular, which is a Master Forge event. Love these event. It's just the fact that it gives you a really large selection of really good stuff. So you can pretty much get whatever type of fix that you need in this. As you can see, you're of course going for the Ice Core. 15 shards. 10 shards for die, and you get some. This is the second line chest. It does not have Sea Guy tanks in it. Woo are not in it, of course, but it has everybody else other than that. Any type of the SS plus, more shards. Just as you can see, any type of shards that you're looking for, you can find in here, as well as divine tools. So everything is in here. Of course, it got spirit source as well. Always going to get some doom stones, and then last but not least, the spider soul core, which is this is one of the hardest things to get. There's really no way to get this except in the active wheel at the end. You can get 10, but if you're looking for some of the devourings. For your SS and SS pluses, you can get that right here. Unfortunately, there's not any of the actual item that we really wanted in this particular event, which I was a little upset with. And that was the fact that they don't have the one item that we really need. And that is, of course, this little Beastie Boy right here. Because this we need 90 of these. And this just really can't get this anywhere. Okay, the Divine Blood, it's just not something that it's very rare. Okay, the only way to really get it is pay so far, and they do throw it out every now and then. I was expecting to see an event this holiday season where we'd have a chance to get some. They gave us a bunch of the Spider Core, but none of the actual Phoenix Blood, which is what we really want. Because that's what we use to take our soul bones to S from SS plus to triple S. So that's a huge jump, a huge power shift. This is where you use it at. So it's good for Devour. I mean, it's good for your wings. Okay, that's where it's used at. And as you can see, it does give you quite a big boost. You go from 0 stats all the way up to that's up 4.5 to like an 8%, 9% increase in your attack stats, 800. So it's a really good item, and it's difficult to get. So you might want to snatch some of it up. But what we were really looking for was the Phoenix Blood. But there's pretty much just about everything that you can want. I love the Master Forge event because it's a really high-end event. So definitely want to partake in that, and that's going to be going on, of course, for 3 days, just like always. They got a weekly fun, secret shop, special fun, anime crossover, zoos concerts up. All this stuff is familiar. Do it all the time. Second big event is inside of the actual time limited. We got a bunch of stuff going on here. Okay, so we've got the login freebies, so we've automatically got shards for all of our little soul beasts right here. So it's random, but you get a pick, so it's nice. You get to choose. See, choose one, which is really good. What's really nice about this is the fact that they have some rewards here. We'll show you. The claim once divine tools. Okay, this right here was a good one too. I'm working on the divine sword right now, so that's really good for me. Time limited rebates, deluxe check-in, time limited sale is right here, so you can get choose the shards that you want for whatever. So definitely want to partake in that as well. Okay, if you look back at the Master Forge event, if you look at the time limited the benefits exchange, you can choose some Ice Core right here. Okay, so you can use that, and this is allow you to get 100. Okay, so this is a chance to get some of the high-end shards if you want to use the Ice Core for that instead. Okay, so it's up to you. You can use it in a bit or the resource exchange or the time limited exchange. But as you can see you're not going to get a whole bunch of the Ice Core, but you should be able to get enough to make a decision as to what you want to get. But this is all good stuff in here, and they do have 70 for here for 7. So if you're if you're looking to go that way, but you're getting draws on a daily basis, so it's definitely a good way to get a boost. There's no doubt about that. But I don't know. I feel that spending your the ice core on something a little bit more difficult to attain. Yeah, the Martial Souls will give you some, but I think we'd probably be a little bit better to spend it on something else at this particular time. But as you can see, they got a lot to choose from. Okay, this doesn't seem to be the Lunar New Year event, or the any type of Christmas event. This is just something that looks like it's going to be for 3 days. So I assume the next event that comes out will be the massive New Year's event for them. So we'll have to wait and see exactly what comes up. But that's what we got up inside of all the events. Everything else is pretty much standard. There's nothing else new that's going on. But definitely participate in the Master Forge event. Now, I've had a lot of people understand that you have to play multiple items to get these. Okay, I average about 150 pulls during this event, and but you need to focus on the fact that you get some of these at different places. For instance, you need to reset your Slaughter City. Okay, resetting this. Okay, don't need any Estus shards to spend. I'm saving up for the actuals. See, but now that I've reset, I can one-click sweep this. Okay, and this is where you get those lumps of charcoal. Okay, this is the only really place that you can get a quantity of them. See, there's a piece right on the first one. So refresh this. I don't refresh it on a normal basis, but during this event, I do refresh it 3 times each day, just so you can get a bunch of the chart. And there's a big hunk of what you can get in terms of that. So definitely refresh that. That's where you get that. Another place that you can that you need to focus on inside of this is inside of this actual Grandmaster event, because this is where you get wood. Each win inside of here will give you a piece of wood. Say 3 woods. This is where you get the wood. Okay. You also get a lot of this stuff just from sweeps. So sweeping, that'll get you a lot of the waters and stuff. Okay. So that's what you need to do. So you need to make sure that you're focused on doing those 3 things during this event to maximize the amount of pulls that you can get for the forge. Okay. Because this does not succeed all the time. Unless you pay, and then it's 100% of the time. You're guaranteed to get some each time. But you want to make sure. So as you can see, I've only got enough to do the one more left here, because I need to get a bunch more of the actual wood, which I'll get tomorrow when I do some more of the actual sweeps inside of the event. But that's how you get the actual mats. So keep an eye on that, okay? So do those 3 things, and you should have more than enough. As you can see, I've got more than enough water. And doing 3 sweeps on the Slaughter City will get you enough of this. Do the Grandmaster, and you'll be able to get some of the wood. Okay, so that's how you get more pools. You want to get as many pools as you can. I don't know how many I have right now, but I'm pretty sure. And this is just one day. I mean, it just started today, so I have 14 right now. You get 2 a shot. Okay, so as you can see, I've already hit it 7 times. Oh, well, no, I think it's only hit 5 times, because I think he gave you 4 as a login freebies. No, they actually didn't give us any of these login freebies. So, yeah, so I've hit it 7 times. So, but yeah, so keep that in mind and play the game. And like I say, this is some of the highest in rewards, and that's what I like about it, is because they're not, most of the rewards, like if it's they're introducing a new, hidden weapon or new divine tool, that's what you get to choose from. But this is giving you like everything. You can choose from just about anything that you want: soul bones, divine tools, hidden weapons. There's a little bit of something for everybody in there. So you should be able to find, get a fix on whatever it is you're looking for. So before you do it, go through, take a look, see what you need. Which if you got like a divine tool or something that's just like a few shards away from going up, taking it up another star. You might want to spend it on that. Okay, but just make sure that you do a situation check on everything to determine what it is that would best suit your needs when you use it, because this event doesn't come along very often. I was hoping they'd start giving it a little bit often, but I think this is the last time we've had it in quite a while. But yeah, so keep that in mind. All right. Now next, everything else pretty much the same. Again. Want to focus on the store. Focus on this theater. Okay. This seems to be a lot of people forgetting this. You can get, this is the Sea God Tang Sin chest. So you can get 2 of shards for him on a daily basis. Okay. This, you can get 1 of these and 1 of these. Okay. This has not even been released yet, so it's possible that you can get this before it's actually released. Okay. And understand that this is a way to build up the divine, the weapon, the divine skill for them is by using the shards. So free shards. You just got to watch 3 bloops and 4 bloops here, and then another 3. You get 10. This is 3, 6, 10. So because you get 2 of these. So always make sure that you do this on a daily basis. I know you do it and then you got to wait, but it's only a minute. So just do it. Go do something else for a few minutes, then come back and do it again. If you watch the actual thing, you'll see that there'll be usually an X up in the corner after like 5 or 10 seconds. And you can just close out on it if it's something that you've already seen, okay? Because they do get repetitive, and it does end up showing a lot of the same stuff on a multiple time. There's other stuff you can get in here, but all this other stuff can be obtained through other means, okay? So these 3 things are difficult to get, especially this chest. This is the 8 chest. The one inside the Divine Forge is a 6 chest. It does not have Wu and it doesn't have Tang Sin in it. This is the 8 chest, and this has all of them in it, so it has Wu and Tang Sin in it. So make sure that you do, get involved in that so that you can get that chest, because that's 2 shards for them each day. Okay, it's right here. Okay, so this is the 8 chest. It's got Wu and it's got Tang Sin. I'm working on Tang Sin right now. Once Tang Sin's maxed out, I'll start working on Wu, most likely. Okay, so this is the chest that comes from the festival. This is the chest that got just logged on today. It just gave it out for free. This one right here, I'm working on Bo. Once Bo's done, I'll be rolling over and start working on Tang Chen. So, but you got to do it as you get the chests. This is the Rakasha chest. I'm always working on her because she is my first support because of her the debuffs she throws out. So whenever I get a 6 chest, I work on her. So there's the 4 chest, okay, which is Ren, Clear Sky, and Bo, and then there's a 6 chest which adds in Wrong and Bibi Dong, and then there's the 8 chest which has all those in it and adds in Siga Tang Sin and Wu. So there's 3 different types of chests out there. And it's really, really nice that they're actually giving us a chance to get that. That's the max chest. The one that's got Siga Tang Sin and Wu. That's the 8 choice chest. That's the highest chest you can get. And there's a chance to get 2 shards each day. You don't have to do anything. It's free. You just got to watch the videos. And like I say, with the X up there, you can watch those, you can take maybe 10 seconds. Sometimes, occasionally, you have to watch a full one, which is 30 seconds. But generally, 9 times out of 10, you'll see an X appear up in the corner before, after about, video has been playing for like 5 seconds. And you can just click out on it, and that's all there is to it. Nothing left, okay? So, yeah, definitely want to do that because, if they're going to give it to you, and they're going to give you, the shards for Evil Eye. As I've said, right now he's the most powerful character in the game. Okay, there's his energy steal, his survivability, off the charts, does a ton of damage. You won't regret bringing him up and giving him. He's exceedingly good. Okay, now there's other that are out. The Shark is out, PvP. Ling Ling's out for your healing and whatnot. We're going to be having a tank come out, Erming. That's the one I'll be looking at, as I've said before. And then, of course, the data we've got on people playing Hugh, which is, I think she's the last one, either the last or the second to last of the triple S's to be released before they switch over to going to SP, which is the next level of Soul Master. I don't know if there'll be anything past XP. Considering how fast they give these out, it wouldn't surprise me if they go to an SP. I don't know what they're going to do. I wish this would quit coming up. But that's something that you need to take into account as well. Okay, so keep that in mind. She seems to be the most powerful at this particular time. From what I'm hearing from people who are playing on the Chinese server, they say that she can take down SPs, and she's a triple S. But as I've said before, in her A+ form, she's the most powerful A+ form that was out, and she was probably she was powerful than most of the S's as well. I used her well into the game, much farther than I was really surprised, but that's because she was just doing a ton of damage. I mean, she'd one shot, other opposing characters. So I guess if you take that into account, her triple S would of course one shot characters, next to carriers, SP. So not surprising. So you definitely want to consider doing her. Okay, so she's a ranged magic attacker. So keep that in mind, that we do have the ability for foresight over here, because we don't get it. Global doesn't, Global doesn't get it. The Chinese servers have had it before. So if you can find somebody who's playing those, you can get information about what works best and what doesn't work best, and allows us to focus on what we're doing. Okay, that's how I found out that Evil Eye was actually really, really, really good, because there was a lot of people that were talking about him. When he first came out, they said, he's a free character, he's not any good, but come to find out he's really, really good. And the same with Q. So we haven't heard much about the other characters, which leads me to believe that they're good, but they're not, they're not earth-shattering. And you definitely want to build them over SS pluses, of course, just because they're the next level and their base stats are going to be higher. But in terms of like groundbreaking, Hugh seems to be the only one so far that's garnering that level of attention. So keep that in mind, because we got to wait another few months before she comes out for us. Okay, so but that's all I got. So get in there, knock it out. Make sure you do in the Master Forge. Make sure you do sweeps, Grandmaster match to get the wood, and reset your Slaughter City, and sweep those so that you can get the charcoal. Okay, that's all I got. So thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe. When you subscribe, you'll see a bell. Click on it. You get notified each time I drop a video. As always, like and share the video. Helps out the channel immensely. Kenrick coming at you from the corner. Signing out.